Let me be unequivocal. There is no threat greater to national security today than the Muslim Brotherhood, the threat of the Muslim Brotherhood. No threat greater in its reach, no threat greater in its ideological influence, no threat greater in its ability to infiltrate, manipulate, and mobilize. This is not rhetoric, it is reality. Other nations are waking up to this threat. Other nations have recognized what this organization truly represents. And around the world, governments are acting decisively. Across the Middle East, the Muslim Brotherhood has been banned or designated a terrorist organization. In Europe, governments are confronting its networks and exposing its influence operations. And in the United States, it has become the hottest national security topic in Washington, D.C.
People have no idea how deep this goes. Everyone's so busy arguing over surface level politics and being distracted by the media's hateful rhetoric about how racist Donald Trump is that they're not even noticing that entire nations, actual governments, have already flagged the Muslim Brotherhood as a national security threat. And yet, somehow in America, half of the political class pretends that this is just harmless. Absolutely not. Let me be clear. Multiple countries, as he said, including Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Russia, and Syria, have formally designated the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist organization. And yet, American media portrays to its citizens that Donald Trump is Islamophobic and racist for recently doing so himself. And it's not because of Islam, it's not because of religion, but because of ideology, political extremism, radicalization pipelines, and attempts to infiltrate governments through ideology, not bullets or ballots. These governments didn't just wake up one day and decide, oh, I'm gonna ban the Muslim Brotherhood. No, they lived it. They lived through it. They dealt with armed offshoots. They saw firsthand how the group builds influence through charities, schools, and political fronts. Then they pivot into pushing political extremism. That's not conspiracy. That's not Islamophobic. That's their own documented national security experience. Meanwhile, in the West, we act like mentioning this is taboo. And multiple nations have defined it as a destabilizing force. So why is the rest of the world waking up to this while America is still hitting snooze? Why are nations across the Middle East and Europe, who, by the way, just let them all in, tightening laws and cutting off funding? But our media acts like it's racist and horrible to say this. Who's our media owned by? What's their agenda? What's their end game? Ask yourself that.